kan mo máa là ń bẹ̀. Àwa ní iṣẹ́ abẹ́sí lọ́jọ́ ó wà ń bẹ̀. Ẹ fẹ́ gbọ́ fast ẹ máa gbọ́ fast. Oko ọ̀rọ̀ tó máa fọ́ glass. I don hustle pray, I don fast. Kamare ṣu tó wọ canvas. I will take you to Malaysia. Lọ sí Turkey lọ ṣe facial. Mo fẹ́ jókòó bá mi gbé ṣíà. France mi máa ná Croatia. Máa lọ ná gẹ́dẹ́dẹ́. Owó wà lé aló rẹpẹtẹtẹ. Available balance ó balẹ̀ pẹpẹ. Machine gun flow ó dún kẹ́kẹ́kẹ́kẹ́.
Shower your blessing. Shower your blessing. We want this money. We want this money. I feel good, Becky. Shower your blessing. Shower your blessing. We want this money. We want this money. I feel good, Becky.
No more insufficient food. 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 C'est au lotoro Jackie, combat, tu as collé à la pi. T'es connaître qui on a les collettes, que les râles, c'est là qui qu'on put for rent. Osu, wake up, le banc ma head, link up. Then you see, take up, on m'a se go chasse, quand il walk it up. Oshama wolo ma eju, bere la washina pella. Il est ma egu, on m'a chez les bimireku, de bas chez les temps. Maman, que God is a boo. Oh, Motinga pounds, Motinga dollar, Motinga dirhams. Poverty see me, see what they are.
Shower your blessing. Shower your blessing. We want this money. We want this money. I feel good, Becky. Shower your blessing. Shower your blessing. We want this money. We want this money. I feel good, Becky.
No more insufficient food. No more insufficient food. No more insufficient food.
94.1 FM. Your entertainment station.
Minutes gone past the top hour of 9 a.m. from the studios of Team Said 94.1 FM, and this is to welcome you back on Rise and Shine this morning. Good morning to you, just in case you're just tuning in, you're just joining us. This is Team Said 94.1 FM, transmitting live from Iliajun, Okeagboja, Ijebu-Jesha, in the state of Osho, Nigeria. We started on a very exciting note this morning on the first part of the program from 7 a.m. to 7:20 a.m. Where we had some good vibes, to inspire our day. And then I said we shall be talking about something fabulous this morning, something fantastic about how we can look good, look bad, look dope while making money. And I told you someone very important would be joining the conversation this morning. But before I introduce her to you, okay, I want to use this opportunity to celebrate everyone celebrating their birthday today. Today is your birthday. Today, June 25, year 2020 is your birthday. We celebrate you. Olale Precious, I say happy birthday to you, sis. Many, many, many happy returns of the day. Kebelo Ibado, happy birthday to you. Today is your birthday. Many happy returns of the day. You too listening to me this morning. You know, today is your birthday or tomorrow. Happy birthday in advance. Many, many, many happy returns of the day. Okay, we'll use the song to celebrate you. We hope you will enjoy it. Applaud the say. Yes, coming from Inyaya. To say to you all, we celebrate you. We say happy birthday to you once again. Shout out to you, Mr. Olalekan, all the way from Oshogbo. Shout out to you this morning. Okay, you can join the studio, live stream of the studio right now. Okay, the program Rise and Shine. You want to see what's going on in the studio. You want to see how beautiful Dr. Huna looks this morning, because we are talking about something about beauty, about health, and about how you can look good. Okay, you just get on Facebook and type Teamset 94.1 FM. Yes, Teamset 94.1 FM. You can see the live stream of the show right now. Okay, so this morning I said we shall be looking at how to look good, dope, and big while you are making money. And to join me on this conversation this morning, we have Dr. Una Alexandra from Iloko. Good morning to you, Dr. Una.
Good morning, Olamide.
How are you doing?
Very well, thank you.
Good to have you join us on the program this morning.
Thank you so much.
It's June the 25th. How do you feel? 5 days before the end of the month.
I feel great.
Okay. All right, people. Thank you for joining us again this morning. So, I said we will be talking about something, some of the things that we should forget. Let's go off. And this prompt is from something I saw from Pastor Ibido Ibodalo's page, something she uploaded before she left the space. And we shared some of those things on Monday, talking about 6 things that you should not wait for. You remember? Okay, don't wait before you are sleepy, before you sleep. Don't wait till you are thirsty before you drink. Don't wait before you are sick, before you go for a medical checkup. You know, some of those things like that. Don't wait before you have a problem, before you pray. And now we are going to be looking at 3 things that you should forget. 3 things you should forget, which will continually make you look good every day. Look good, beautiful, and big. So, these 3 things, according to your past, your age, and grudges. Your past, your age, and grudges. So let's start with the note of past. Okay, Throwback Thursday. People do a lot of this is what happened to me 5 years ago. My picture 5 years ago, 10 years ago, and all of that. So let's look at the past. Is there let's look at things that have happened in our lives, and you're like, okay, I wish I never did it. You're still regretting over some of those things. Okay, at what number of years do you think someone should let go of the past? Okay, say after 2 years, 3 years, what do you recommend? Okay, to let go of the past, especially a bitter past.
Okay, thank you. I think it might be difficult to pin a particular number of years or a certain period of time because people deal with issues differently, especially if it's a bitter experience or it was a bad thing and you had to suffer through it and you survived. It might be difficult because people face trauma. Some people experience trauma that impacts their lives all throughout. Yes, so it might be difficult to say, okay, give yourself a year, give yourself 5 months or thereabouts. But what I would say is, I'll use the analogy of driving a car. I remember when I was learning to drive, my instructor told me, yeah, you have your rear view mirror, okay? You're supposed to drive looking forward almost all the time. But occasionally you glance into your rear view mirror because that serves to remind you of what is happening behind you. And then it also guides the way you go forward, okay? And that's what I'll say, yeah, your past is important because you are a sum total. Who you are today is a sum total of things that have happened to you in the past,
right?
And things that are happening to you presently. So occasionally take time to savor good moments in the past, you know. You could do that over a cup of tea or a cup of warm cocoa, savor some good memories from the past, then look over some bitter experiences too from the past. And, as they say, time heals pain. Yeah, then allow yourself to heal. Sometimes it has to be a conscious effort, okay?
I think we should place an emphasis on allow yourself
to heal. Yes, allow yourself to heal. Allow yourself to go through the stages of healing, yes, but also allow healing to happen. Don't keep dwelling on the feelings that you experienced 5 months ago, or experienced 5 years ago. This person hurts me, this person cheated me, this person duped me. I wanted this contract, I did not get it.
I wanted this job.
Yeah, I wanted this job, but this person, somebody shared a funny story the other day about how he met his ex at a job interview, and the lady asked him to mention 5 Indian biscuits.
Wow.
Yeah, so
really?
Of course, yes. So of course, that's a relationship that did not end well. Okay, so yes, allow yourself to heal. Don't this, and sometimes it might be as deliberate as when those feelings come, when those memories come, you might have to take a deep breath and consciously teach yourself what to think and what to react at that time, okay? Not with the feelings of anger that you had before, not with the bitterness and the pain. You allow yourself time and say, okay, and like I said, remember, take a glance into your past, but let it also guide your movement forward. Don't dwell on the past, because for people who drive will know that you can't keep driving a car forward by, staying stuck at in your rear view mirror. Yeah. So look behind and let it guide how you move on. Learn from the things you should learn from. Okay, and learn from the things you should learn
and
from,
move on,
and let it guide your movements forward. Yes.
Let it guide your movement forward. Okay, you were saying something about time. With time, one will heal. Okay, but let's look at the situation where this person is still having these regrets, bitterness from the past, and then dealing with his. Already, you said that conscious efforts to heal. But if you are a sister to that person, what will be your words to that person this morning?
Okay, I think one of a friend said something to me some time ago, and it's been quite helpful. He told me, he said, whether you do anything today or not, 5 years, if God keeps you, 5 years will pass, okay? And in 5 years, you'll be 5 years older than you are today. If you don't do anything to change your present situation, if you don't do anything to plan for those 5 years, those 5 years will pass, and you'll still be the same person that you were, 5 years ago. But if you do something today to change the course of the next 5 years, you find out that those same 5 years will still pass, but you'll be a different person, okay? And so that's the thing. If you feel that, okay, maybe you had a bitter experience, or maybe you had a bad past and today it's affecting you, the thing to do again is to say, okay, in the next 5 years, what can I do today that will change. It might not even be 5 years, it might be a year. What can I do today to change the course of the next 1 month, to change the course of the next 5? Do I need to make new friends? Do I need to learn a new skill? For instance, if you're in a job today that you feel is not paying you well, maybe you're earning some ridiculous amount and you feel, oh, I just need the next job, I just need somebody to call me up and get. What are you doing today to make your next employer pay you twice what you're earning, or pay you 3 times what you're earning? Are you going to learn a new skill? Are you going to get another degree? Are you going to, so sometimes you have to be that deliberate and say, okay, am I going to read a book? Am I going to look for a popular figure who has suffered the same thing I've suffered and has passed through? Am I going to look for somebody to mentor me through this? Am I going to reach out for help? But because those are the active things that you can do to change the course of your life over the next, going forward. But if you just decide, okay, I'm just going to keep dwelling on this thing, time will pass and not so much would have changed with you. Yeah, so the thing is to take active steps. Sometimes, and it comes with evaluation. Sometimes you have to sit down and evaluate, how did I get here? Okay, if I continue this way, am I going to feel good about myself? If not, what are the things I need to change? You have to take an honest look at yourself, at the resources you have, and see how you can pull those resources together to make a better future for yourself.
Interesting. Wow. The program is to Rise and Shine on Team Set 94.1 FM, your entertainment station. Okay, so we just dealt with the first part of things you should forget this morning. Yes, things you should let go of, which you bring you up, which will yield the result of you looking good always, looking big, even while you're making money. When you start dwelling on the past, next thing people will start telling you, you're looking old though. What is wrong with you? You're looking darker. What is up? People will start asking you questions, and before you know, you may not even know that you've changed. You may not know that, okay, you are looking worn out or you're looking less than the person you used to be. But people will start telling you, and then the next thing you realize that, oh, I hope I'm not losing myself. Please keep that you in you. Keep that you in you. You still need yourself. You still have time. You say when there's life, there's hope. You have life. So keep on hoping that things will turn out well for you at the end of the day. Okay, so moving on, let's talk about the issue of grudges. Okay, I'm sure you saw the story of we're talking about it earlier. And a couple, okay, they were found dead in their home. The husband discovered that one of his children does not belong to him, and then he killed the wife and then killed himself. And then the next thing, they found out that both were dead the following day. And then, looking at that, it brings the question of forgiveness. To what extent do we forgive? The Holy Book recommends 70. Is it 7 times 7? 70 times 7 times. By the time you forgive somebody about over 100 times, you would have forgotten about it. I think that was what the scripture was talking about. But now let's bring it to the practical life. Somebody hurt you, and then you are still having this grudge over that incident, that experience. Okay, I think it's time you let go. It's time you let go. Your grudges will have a toll on your physical, not just inner.
Your health.
Mm-hmm. By the time you start thinking about, oh, this person offended me, or the person, I will not forgive this person. That kind of thing. And then you are still keeping those things in you. You are bottling them up, so to say. They will have a toll on your health.
Yes.
And then the inside kinds of emanate outside. Okay, what's going on inside will start showing on the outside. Wrinkles, and then the next thing, you start spending money on skincare products, something you don't even need. You could be spending that money on something else, something more fantastic that you would be needing, instead of spending on skincare products that will make you look flashy or something. You'll do yourself of letting go of those grudges against persons. So, Dr. Adeyemi, I know you have something to say about that.
Grudges are a bit tricky because usually the effect is more on the person, bearing the grudge.
Than the person you're bearing it over.
Against, yes. Because sometimes, you haven't you seen situations where you're bearing a grudge against someone and the person doesn't even know that you're still thinking of that issue. The person doesn't even realize in the first instance that you were offended, and it can be tricky like that. And they affect every part of you, affects your health. You know, you see that person or you think about the situation, and then these feelings of anxiety, these feelings of, you know, sadness and anger come over you and overwhelm you. You think about it at night, you can't sleep well, and then it begins to affect your health. You know, probably develop high blood pressure, or, you know, poor eating habits, or poor social, you know, habits because somebody did something or something happened in the past. Yeah, grudges are difficult that way, and like I said, they affect the person bearing the grudge more than the person you're bearing the grudge against. And yeah, so I think what I would say is this, you know, there's something my husband says to me a lot. Life is, nobody is perfect. People will offend you, okay? And sometimes you have to make that allowance for people sometimes. Yeah, it's not like you go around expecting people to do bad, but you have to know that people will do things that will offend you, okay? And when they do those things, and you know, sometimes again, I found myself in situations where, you know, I've been around somebody and then I see the way the person treats others, and then unconsciously you just start thinking, okay, what would I do if this person does this to me? So somehow you're preparing yourself, like, okay, okay, let me get ready. What would I do if this person? And then you see how bad it is with other people and the feelings of bitterness being generated and all that. And then you're beginning to think, what would I do if this thing happens to me? And I want to say that, like I said, people are different, okay? The way some people handle situations or handle some life events is different from the way others would tend to handle them, okay? Yeah, but generally, I think the thing with grudges is that, like I said, remember, no, people are not perfect. You are also not perfect. The same way you have to deal with other people's shortcomings, they have to deal with your own shortcomings. Yeah. So let's all have that sense of, yeah, I'm here, you have to live with me, and I have to live with you. But sometimes when people happen, because truly some people are just impossible. No matter what you do, it's just going to be difficult. They are going to step on your toes. Yeah, they're going to step on your toes. They're going to offend you. And I would say that, yes, sometimes when things like that happen, you know, like the Bible again says, we're making so much reference to the Bible this morning. If you can call the person one-on-one, call the person. You know, and sometimes the other person might not even realize that you were offended. Call the person and say, okay, this thing you did the other day, you said this, you did this, and it made me feel this way. Okay, if it's a sensible, logical person, the person might just apologize. Oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't know I did this to you. I didn't realize you were offended. Okay, and that kind of ends the issue. Okay, and then the person knows next time not to behave that way or not to say that kind of thing to you. Okay. If it's somebody that you think will not listen to you, again, we'll borrow a leaf again from the good book. Call somebody you think this person will listen to, and let the person talk to, you know, the one who has offended you. If the person goes along with it, fine. If not, but no matter what you do, even if you call all the celebrities and authority figures, you know, this person might just not relent. Okay, in that situation, what do you do? I think you have to realize in the first place that this thing affects me more than it affects the other person. All the other person just sees is you squeezing your face when he walks by, you know, and the person is just probably whistling by or something like that, and the person is just happy, like, hey, I got you, you know, and things like that. But I think you should just know that it affects you more than it affects the other person. And you have to decide, going forward, do I want to continue like this? Do I want to be this kind of person? And sometimes it can be as bad as you having to leave a job, you know, having to move away from a house, you know, not like you're trying to avoid the person or trying to, but sometimes it's just about removing yourself from a toxic situation. Yes,
an environment.
A toxic environment. If it's a relationship, you think, okay, maybe something has happened, I'm not sure I can forgive this person despite all my attempts and, you know, all the efforts I've put in. This person is not going to change, and I'm not going to stop feeling this way because of what this person is doing. It might be necessary sometimes to give yourself some space. Or if see the story you talked about, I was so sad when I heard that story. I mean, that's how bad a grudge can get.
Especially in families, you don't need it.
Unforgiveness can get. Yes, that's how bad. I mean, it's not so easy, you know, for people who have loved and people who are in love. Yeah, it's difficult sometimes when you feel betrayed. It's difficult. You know, the man probably felt, wow, you cheated on me, you lied to me.
For many years.
For many years, you lied to me and things like that. And again, you have to ask yourself sometimes, because sometimes I like to say, prepare for a situation before it happens. If you find yourself in a situation like this and you feel, have you ever thought about it? What can somebody do to me that I will not forgive? Have you ever thought of something so that, you know, when the thing happens or when it shows that, you know, the way things are moving, this thing is likely to happen, what can you do to stop it? But I want to say to everybody, really, that's how bad unforgiveness can be. And please, let's make the effort to forgive. No matter how bad you think the situation is, if you honestly feel that you have tried and you cannot cope with it, please remove yourself from that situation. See, that man deprived himself, the woman, and, you know, he deprived them, the family, the children, of all the love they could have gotten from both of them, the adventures they could have had in the future. You know, it's really sad. Really, it's sad.
Forgive and forget. Let go of those grudges that you have against that other person. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You know, those wrinkles on your face, those, you know, those lines that you don't want on your face could come as a result of you holding grudges against the other person. Please, 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 let's go. We want you to always look bare, beautiful, dope when you go out, and make people ask the question, wait, what is your secret? Why you always looking good? Nobody offends. It's not as if nobody offends you, but you don't take offense easily and all of that. And then you're going out and people are looking at you as a role model. Oh, she's always looking good every morning. She's always smiling. Yes, remember to smile. I think if you start with smiling, I think you won't have reason to, you know, hold grudges against the other person. We'll go for this song, Forgive and Forget from Two-Face Idibia.
Took her for granted all that time. Never gave her much attention. I thought she was in love, she wouldn't dare leave me. But now the day has come and I'm alone. Oh, how I wish that you were back with me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Forgive and forget, love. Oh, yeah. Forgive and forget. You. Never gave her much attention. I thought she was
I never lied in my whole life. I said I wanted you to be my wife. So darling, forgive me and forget.
Yes, forgive and forget. Yes, that's on the notes that we at that song coming up this morning on the program Rise and Shine, where we are talking about 3 things that you should let go of. That is your past. Then we had grudges, and now we'll be talking about age. Yes, age. So, okay, there's this thing about the community we find ourselves, and then being very people that we value our culture, we value our traditions and all of that. Okay, and one thing that I've noticed about age is that there's a way that you can carry your age on your head, and then the next thing, you're missing out on fun. You're missing out on being happy. You're missing out on gaining more experience, or not experience, so to say, just enjoying life with younger persons, and you just staying happy and looking good all the time. We respect our elders, and we know that they have this experience, they have this lot of things that they've gained from the past, with the number of their years on earth, and then on the job that they are doing. But there is something that comes with age, carrying your age on your head, that I am 50 something, I am 70 something, and all of that. And then the next thing, you're just you place yourself in a position where the younger persons cannot relate with you, and then you miss out on sharing with them your experience, and then they learning from you learning from them. One thing about mentorship, about life, is that it is a two-way thing. It's not just about you. You learn from the other person learns from you. It's not just about you. Even if nobody is an island of knowledge, yes, there's a saying like that no one is an island of knowledge. Even no matter the number of experience that you have, the years of experience that you have, I don't know. I don't think you should carry your age on your head and say, hey, I'm this so. Hey, me, I am this so. I've spent this so number of years on earth. You should respect me. You should respect is reciprocal. Yes, I think it is reciprocal. But when it comes to life, you staying good always, looking good always, I think you should there's times that you need to. Is it calm down? I will say calm down. Just try to flow with everybody, whether old or young, whether you're of the same age or anything. Try to flow with everybody. Crack some jokes. Do some light things with other persons. Don't say because I am an elder or something, and then you try to condition yourself to talking with only persons of your age. So don't limit yourself because of age. Don't carry your age on your head. I think what Pastor Ibido said on her page, that you should just forget about your age and just enjoy life. I think it is very, very important to looking good always. Dr. Huna, what do you have to say about that?
Yeah, yes, you're right, Olamide, about the age thing. You know, again, I'll quote from the Bible where it says, "Teach us to number our days, that we will apply our hearts to wisdom." Okay, so it's expected. Yes, age is supposed to, advancing years are supposed to come with wisdom.
Yes,
really. But of course, as we know in the real world, it's not always so. And like you said, yes, there are people who feel, yeah, because I'm this age now, because, and it's not just age, you know, sometimes, you know, for women, sometimes somebody feels, yeah, I'm 30 now, I'm married, I have 2 kids, so I can't relate properly with my 28-year-old friend who is unmarried and who doesn't know anything about married life, you know. And you know, when you feel, okay, because I'm 50-something now, who is this 20-something-year-old coming to talk in front of me and things like that? And I think, yeah, like you said, it kind of limits you, because you kind of cage yourself. You limit the kind of experiences and, yeah, the kind of things you can learn from people, because every time you meet people, particularly new people you haven't met before, irrespective of the person's age, yeah, there's something to learn from that person, good, bad, you know, fascinating or otherwise. Yes, there's something you can learn from the other person. People you live with, people you work with, there are things you can learn from people. Okay, have you ever had a conversation with a young person, maybe a teenager, and the person's biggest worry is how to put up a dope picture on social media? Like, that's her goal. If you ask her now, your short-term goal right now, she's like, "Oh, I'm just thinking of how to put up this dope picture,
how to have a photo shoot,
then to gain followers on Twitter, or to gain followers, you know, I need followers on, is it TikTok or Snapchat, or, you know." And you're just wondering, like, seriously, is that your greatest? But, you know, somehow their excitement is infectious. And then you're just thinking, wow, I mean, this is this person's greatest concern right now. How to put up a dope picture or a dope post. And then you're thinking of, I have to make money, I have to wake up, go to a job that I don't really enjoy, and work from morning till night and everything. And I would say, you know, there was this saying I read about too many years ago, that when you're making friends, let your friends cut across different categories of people. Make friends with younger ones, because they will teach you how to enjoy life again. Make friends with people, you know, in your own age group, because they will teach you to prepare well for the future. And then make friends with people who are older than you, because you will learn so much from them.
Interesting.
You know, there's this saying then that we say that it's something about standing on the shoulders of giants. Okay, every person you meet has something to teach you. So if you put that restriction there, because, okay, I'm older than you, what do you have to teach me? It's like saying you are the CEO in an organization, and because you're the CEO, you think nobody else below you knows anything better than you do about the job, so nobody can advise you. I mean, that's one way, that's one fast way to pull a business down. Okay, when you feel that nobody can teach me anything, I can't learn anything, so please allow the age is good. Okay, it just goes to show that, yeah, the days are passing by, and honestly, you should get smarter and do the things you're doing faster and better. Okay, but no, that's not the thing to do. And I understand what you mean by the setting we live in. Yes, a lot of people want you to show respect and show, yeah, you can still respect somebody and allow somebody to respect you while you still learn from the person. Okay, so open up and let people have access to you, even if the only thing to be gained from that relationship is you mentoring that person. Okay, because there are a lot of young people today seeking direction. People are just looking for direction in one way or the other. If the only thing the person can gain from you is that, you know, that guidance on his path in life, I mean, that's something. Okay, so but when you put up those restrictions and say, because I'm this age, you can't talk to me this way, because I'm, of course, that's not to say you should allow people disrespect you. Okay, but let's be accessible.
Be accessible.
Yes, be accessible.
There's this myth, Dr. Adeyemi, about, you know, at some age, you are supposed to behave somehow. Okay, at 30, you're supposed to be this way. Okay. At 40, you're supposed to be acting this way. At 50, you're supposed to be
you know, it's funny. It's funny because today we're talking about looking good. Okay, and there's no way you can actually talk about looking good without bringing in age. Okay, and when you start saying that, it made me laugh because I remember something that happened. I was telling my husband the other day, I was like, see, there are things I do today and I kind of still hear my mommy's voice saying, don't do this, don't do that. and it makes me feel funny because I'm like, I'm the mommy now, like I'm supposed to be the one telling other people, and then within myself I'm like, Alexandra, grow up, like don't stop doing some of these things. I think I was eating on my bed in the room, and I would never allow, my children were not in the house, I was alone in the house, and I just felt, let me just take this time out to do the things I used to do before and things like that. But the thing we age, we're talking about things to live, to live in the past. Okay, I think your age is something that if you want to keep looking young and feeling young, remember, first of all, it's from your mind. Okay, it's from your mind. It's about how you feel about yourself inside. If you feel, yes, I'm aging, I'm growing old, there's no way to not show on the outside. And before we started, I was trying to explain to you that, okay, yeah, life is, for me, the way I look at the aging thing is that, okay, God keeping us, we're all going to keep advancing in age. Nobody is going to go back. There's no time machine.
There's no going back.
There's no time machine taking going back to say, okay, we're going to take away 10 years or so. We're all going to keep growing older, which is supposed to be a cool thing. But that fear always comes up. Oh, I thought by this age I would have made this amount of money. I thought by this age I would have attained this position in this organization. I thought by this age I would have gotten married and had 2 kids, and be balling life and putting up pictures on social media and things like that. But what I will say is, enjoy yourself today.
Enjoy the moment.
I mean, if nobody has learned anything from this 2020 coronavirus pandemic, it should be that, we're setting up today. Nobody is sure of tomorrow. Yeah, nobody is sure of tomorrow. It's today we are sure of. So enjoy today. And the way I do it, I was trying to share with you that the way I do it, I have this, presently I'm in the 35 to 40 age bracket.
Okay, and look at you. If you're watching us live, you should see Dr. Hona. I mean, she does not look it. She doesn't look it. Ayomami Karim was calling her sister, auntie, and he doesn't know that she's the mother of 2. I mean,
okay. So I think for me, what I do is to say, okay, yeah, I'm in the 35 to 40. So the next big deal now is 40. Okay. So already I'm having plans. I mean, before I got to that 35 to 40 year bracket, I had some plans. I mean, make your plans, career-wise, relationship-wise. Your looks,
yes, your looks.
You should plan for your looks, because you're not getting younger. So are you going to start smiling more? Are you going to drink more water? Are you going to start eating better? We keep talking about you eating foods that help you, that help against aging, antioxidants. Yeah, you can take a lot of antioxidants. For instance, these vegetables, plant-based fruits, vegetables, they are very rich in antioxidants. Okay, and it's not just the fact that they help to slow down the aging process; it's that they're also high in fiber. Okay, and then low in things like cholesterol and low in things like fats. So when you take foods like that, they help you, and that's why you see that a lot of health health practitioners will tell you, as you grow older, there are some things you should drop from your diet. Things like red meat, things like too much, fatty foods, things like processed foods, salt, too much oil, in your food. These are things that you should drop because naturally they help your body and they keep you stronger as you grow older. Okay, so watch what you eat. If you're going to start exercising, start exercising. If you're going to make friends, and for heaven's sake, please have some younger friends.
Exactly.
Have some younger friends that tell you what is trending.
We have to talk about
yes.
We have to.
Some younger friends that tell you what is trending.
You should have a kind of circle of, just as you said, it's younger persons, okay, age grade, and then older persons. Have those people in your circle.
No, you should have younger friends because some of the gist you get from them, you just feel like, and then you just laugh, and then some years later you think about it again, and then you're still laughing. Okay, but again, plan for the next major thing. For instance, now, like I said, for me now, the next thing is 40. Before I got into this age bracket, I think I had some few goals. I felt, okay, I'm going to color my hair.
Okay.
Then I'm going to be on low cut for a year or 2. I'm going to get this in my wardrobe. I mean, those are physical passing things, yes.
Okay.
But somehow they all come together to make you feel good about yourself. Yeah. If you're going to shed weight, then take active steps. Start today. Take active steps and then shed some weight. If you're going to change your looks or something, maybe you want to look a bit more mature, why not do it? Okay, it's today you have. Enjoy your moments. Okay, and that's one key thing again in staying in staying youthful. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy the moment, okay? Enjoy the moment. I can't say that of enjoy the moment. Look at the things happening around you today, the challenges you're facing today, the people you have around you today, even those challenges too. Think about how you're going to pass through those challenges, but also find the part of you that enjoys the things you have today, okay? Because time will pass. In the next 5 years or 10 years, and you might not be in this situation anymore. You'll be older. Whether you like it or not,
whether you like it or not, you will.
Okay, the gray hairs are going to come out. So think about it. Okay, as a man, as a woman, how am I going to deal with this? What's my plan with my children? Your children, if you have younger children now, play with them more, because as you grow older, they grow older too.
True.
And the kind of games they want to play with you today, tomorrow they will not be willing to play those games anymore.
Really?
Talk to them, okay? Talk to your colleagues at work. If you have grudges or if you have issues with anybody, call the person. Tomorrow you might get a new job and relocate to a different person and never see that person again. It might even be your children and the person's children. I mean, you can imagine how ridiculous it would be for children to say, oh no, your father had an issue with my own father, so we can't make progress on this matter.
God. Oh, and we don't need that. Really, you don't need that. You don't need that. So you need to enjoy life. Please, enjoy life.
And see, Olamide, when we talk about enjoying life, you don't need so much money to do it.
Okay.
You know, I was even thinking that if it's just a funny post you're going to put on your status to make yourself laugh and to make other
persons laugh with you,
because you know happiness is something that you have to make. If you can't just be happy all by yourself. You make others happy, and in doing so you make yourself happy too. If it's just to make somebody a phone call, you know, we've been on this pandemic since people are suffering through one challenge or the other. If it's just a phone call, if you can give out something, maybe some of your rice or some of your oil, if you can do that, yes, impact somebody, okay? And make sure that you're doing something to make yourself happy, okay? Because time is passing.
All right, people, the program is still Rise and Shine on Tips at 94.1 FM. Now, this morning we are charging you to strengthen your mind, to strengthen your body and your soul. You know, your happiness looking good starts from the inside and it radiates on the outside. So you have to start with the inside. Let go of your past, your age, and grudges that you've been holding against that person, since you don't need it. Trust me, you don't need it. You want to look good, you want to continually look youthful, big, dope, and then you want people to start asking you, okay, what's the secret? How are you doing it? Tell me something. You have to just enjoy life, enjoy the moment, and forget about the past. Let the things of the past be past. We'll take the song, Man Must Chop.
Spend the money, if not to do the wire. My brother do the wire. I want this, I want that. You already know me, I got a lot of needs. Anyway, anyhow, man must take this out. Hey, man must chop. Anyways, man must chop. Enemies, man must chop. Man must make this power. Man must chop. Anyway, man must chop. Enemies, man must chop. Man must make this power. That's the way get see the girl and the giant kaye every day they buga. Make a build in my house for banana like that they nuga. Every man must chop. Anyway, man must chop. Every day man must chop. Man must make this power.
Yes, everyday man must chop, yes. But even while chopping, while trying to make money, don't forget to look good. Don't forget to look big. Don't forget to look dope. The program is to Rise and Shine on Teams at 94.1 FM. We'll be rounding off on the notes of, your physical appearance right now, as a woman, as a guy, okay? Dr. Adeyemi mentioned, Dr. Una Adeyemi mentioned something around looking mature, and then we're talking behind the mic about, really, is it really necessary to look mature? Why don't you just stick to looking sweet 16 and looking young all the time? Why don't you just stick to that? Put on your best clothes. Don't wait until I consciously told myself, okay, 2 months ago, that I want to start looking good for myself.
Yeah.
Not because,
Very important.
not because, okay, there's somebody there looking
Yeah.
out for me, or there's somebody eyeing me. No. I want to start looking good for myself.
Yeah.
Not for anybody.
Yes.
So I think you should take that as your personal quote. This morning, okay, as this month is running to an end, and then your plans for the next month, please start looking good for yourself. Whether you're a guy or you're a woman, be on your best every time. You're not doing it for that person. You're not doing it for your husband. Okay, you could be doing it for your husband, but do it first to yourself. For yourself. That, okay, I am going to look good for myself. Stay sweet 16 all the time, just like Dr. Huna here.
And okay, let me just add to that and say that when it comes to looking good, I mean, like you said, yes, you have to do it for yourself first. I mean, before you step out of the house, you have to think about it. Am I happy with what with the image I'm projecting today? Yeah, and just some basic things that just make that little difference. And it's just about paying attention sometimes to the details, okay? It doesn't mean you have to spend all your time, focusing on all those things, but get a good haircut, get a good hairdo, okay? Your skin, your face, make sure, and the most important thing, as far as I'm concerned, the most important thing on your face really is a smile. It's not the face,
not the makeup.
For those of us who are terrible with makeup, I mean, you have to just find a way to live, okay? You put on a good expression, have a smile ready, okay? Because that cheers you up, and it cheers people around you up too, okay? Make sure you're smelling good. Invest in
smell
some
good.
Yeah,
invest in some deodorant.
Good.
Guys, you're on this table. I'm so sorry about that, but I think everybody's on this table.
Everybody's on this table. Then wear clean clothes, okay? Wear clean clothes. Make sure your clothes are good. They fit you properly. It's not even about being expensive. Make sure they fit you properly. I'm not talking about skin fitting, or tight things now that draw unnecessary attention. Okay, wear things that project the image of somebody who has some dignity and should command some respect. Okay, because no matter what, the way you dress, of course, especially when it's the first time, is the way you will be addressed. Okay, so carry yourself with a spring in your step. Happy to face your day ahead.
A spring in your legs. Oh my God. I think we have to continue this conversation some other time. I hope you've learned one thing or the other on the program this morning on Rise and Shine. I want to say many thanks to Dr. Huna for coming on the show this morning. My name is Olamide Teju, and I remain your everyday ball of sunshine. I'll be on the program Miliki with you on Saturday, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Don't miss that show. It's going to be loud. Until that time, stay safe, stay alive, and be fine. I love you, Scatter.
The remix with your busy body, your beat, everybody there. It's the word MC. This is the remix. This is the remix. This is the remix. Okay now, reggaeton now. Here we go now, with the flow now. Peter, Paul, and Shola. This are fresh from my job. Oh yeah. See them, then don't come back again. Baby sister, big, you get one agenda. Why you put me in between middle of the center? Cause me no like no pretender. So make you stop with the look and start with the groove. Peter and Paul, they be one, no be two. Remember, say they get it, they do. We gon' make you suck you. I love your boom boom babe. You make me really wanna touch your way. When you hook up in the club, give them a run, give them a jump,